Yo, what's going down, Commanders? Hope everyone's doing fine today. Some Saturday in War, Commander, but we will be getting to that very shortly. I'm going to scroll up to the top and give as many shout-outs as I possibly can. Lewis, the first man, the man with the likes as well. Welcome to the stream, brother. Haswa, welcome, brother. Ronnie, nice, that's a new name on me, I think. Obra C. Obra is on my panel. He's also a goat. I do appreciate you, bro. Oscillate. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If I ain't, I do apologise. Rainy Bow, she's also a goat, and I think she's still on the panel right now. Darren L, welcome, bro. Thanks for coming along. Armageddon, as always, appreciate your time coming along, bro. William, he's also a goat, and I think he's part of the panel as well. So me, Frill, welcome, brother. Robert, or Q-Hog, as I know him, welcome, bro. He was part of the panel, but I think he might have just left. Philip, welcome, bro. Testicles, nice to see you there, bro. Charles, as always, appreciate you. Stevie T, welcome. X News. Harris, spelt with 4 4s, welcome, brother. Glenn, spelt with an E, welcome, bro. Nicky Free Piece, nice to see your name there again, bro. WC Thunder, the man with a plan. Not tonight, though, because you can't tell us what to do. Let me burp. Excuse me. Where am I? Charles, Nicky Free Piece, Cheeky Chops, welcome, bro. Pac-Man, as always, thanks for coming along, guys. Glenn, spelt with a Y, welcome, brother. And Gambo and Gaza, 7745. And that's about it. Oh, Mark M, welcome, bro. Right, on the panel tonight, we've got Chuck, we've got Lone Wolf, Rainy Bowie, Smash, Lycanthorpe, Jinx, or Brandy as we know her, and Cobra C. Obra. Guys, if you want to unmute and say hello.
Yo,
Hello. Hello.
Good evening.
What's
Good
up,
evening.
Buttercup?
We all good tonight?
Yeah, baby.
Easy.
No.
Even though it is a sad day to War Commander, but we will be getting to that, Will, very shortly. So let's hold off.
There will be complaints.
Let's
trust
hold
me.
off. Let's hold
Tomorrow's
off.
Valentine's Day.
Fuck Valentine's Day. I'm gonna buy my penis. I'm gonna buy my penis some lube.
Here we go with the penis already.
Yeah, you keep bringing it up.
Love with a
It's
KY.
his magic wand now.
Oh, I guess.
Right before
Rubbing it on Gashy's forehead all night.
Yeah.
Were you trying to make a wish?
Antibiotics for it, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, and trust
Trying to
me,
make a wish?
it don't taste very nice either.
Trying to make a wish
What,
with that
his
dick city?
magic wand or the antibiotics?
I was going to say both,
Both.
Blondie, but...
Oh, okay.
Before we go any further, I do
You
want to
better
discuss.
cover all your bases.
Before we go any further, I do want to discuss the previous event, and I want to score out of 10. I'd love some of you guys in the side chat if you'd give us a score out of 10 and a little bit of a reason why, and Gashi will read it out eventually. I'm going to go to the panel to start off with, and I'm going to start bottom to top, and it'll be you, Cobra, please, bud. Score out of 10 and your reasons why.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in probably about 6.5. It just seemed monotonous, but I got everything I needed. It's just more of a grind. It's a grind. So, yeah, to be honest, 6.5.
6.5, okay. Jinx or Brandy?
I'd say a 6 because I don't believe in the 0.5 bullshit. But yeah, no, I was able to get most of the stuff that I needed, but I know a lot of people had problems with that Commander too. But after a while, I did it pretty decent without too much repairs. It's just a lot of patience, a lot of time. But yeah, it was pretty good. It's just wish Commander 2 was a little bit easier for most people. That's all.
Okay. Lycanthorpe?
I'm going to give the event 7. I liked what they're trying to do in regards to making the bases a little bit more technical. It isn't just rush in and just ruby the base away. I have to say I did struggle with Commander 1 and 2 to the point where I just done the whole event Soldier 1, 2 and 3. If you had the right units, it was easy. I eventually then, once I got everything, went back to Conqueror 1 and 2, and the repair time was horrendous. So, but by that time I had already finished the event. So I just persevered and played with it, and Malachi for the win.
There you go. Smash.
For a change, I didn't do the commander bases. I did the soldier track. I did 150 rounds. I had a lot more to get than most because I didn't have the Mars unit, I think it was.
Mars, yeah.
And I didn't get the parts for it, all the parts for it from the other event. So I was behind a little bit, but I was able to do it fairly easily, I thought. I'd give it probably a 5. It's still a grind.
Okay, 5. Where was I? Right. I'm going to call you Rainbow.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a 7. I did only do the the soldier track. I just finished doing my night shift, so I'm quite tired, but it didn't harm if I fell asleep in the base, which I did a few times. Yeah.
Oops.
And he got my tune sniped once, though.
Don't feel so bad now.
But yeah, at least the tunes they're releasing, they seem a bit more promising. So, yeah,
Yeah. What was your score?
it was
Sorry.
okay.
What was your score?
Oh, your phone's gone funny again.
You said 7.
7. Okay. Lone Wolf.
Hey, you know, I'm going to shoot my wad, and I'm going in for 10.
Oh,
So you NT.
Oh, wow.
yeah, he's a cunt.
Yep.
He's a
Yeah,
cunt.
my
Uh-oh.
wad. I'm going
City,
in
tell
on
him.
10.
Wow.
He's a cunt.
Wanking bastard.
Whoa, fucking he's getting paid by Kixeye by the sounds of it.
Right, hang on. I need
I
to know
love
why.
Kixeye.
I need to know why, Lonely 10. Why the 10?
What's the attention?
Because
did
I
he do?
can.
Yeah, why did you
Well,
give
it
it a
was.
10?
I did all the soldier. I didn't do just all soldier tracks. And once I
Did they pay you to say this?
watched City in his magic wand, I figured out 2. Thanks, City, and boom, I was master of all.
That's a beater.
Unbelievable.
That's good.
Oh,
That's good
yeah.
to hear.
And
Right. Now we're down to Chuck.
Well, I didn't have enough time.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I was on vacation in the Bahamas for half of it.
Right, we're gonna blame Kixeye for that
Fuck
and
off and
all.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking in the
But-
Bahamas.
Off.
what, you
But
couldn't
when I
get on
got back-
Wi-Fi in the Bahamas?
No.
so you've seen how beautiful the Bahamas is? You wouldn't be on Wi-Fi either.
It's right. That's absolutely right. But I got back and kind of rushed through things. Was able to get a lot of what I needed, but couldn't quite master the Com 2s. I would take about 30 minutes at damage each time. I tried to get to do it like City did it, and couldn't quite do it. I still, I guess I would give it a total of about 6. I just didn't get all of the levels to Mars that I wanted to get. Other than that, it was good.
Okay. Right,
It was a
Copes.
challenge.
Yeah, for sure. Copes, do you want to read out some of the scores from the side chat, please, bub?
Right, straight in with Chicky Chops. He's coming in at 6. Blade said 5, boring as hell. Darren L said 7, boring. Jeremy S said 3 out of 10 Commander bases. Pac-Man said 4, boring. Thunder, man with a plan, said 5 out of 10, boring as hell. And because he could have sworn his tech center was maxed, but now it isn't, so wasn't able to max out Mars, but got all the tokens at least. Good job, son. Paul Wise coming in at 7. He said, got 52 mil XP. Got what I needed. Soldiers on Ruby and watch TV. Yeah, nice answer, Paul. Sometimes it's better to do that and go and do something a bit more fucking, exhilarating other than keep playing this poxy fucking game. Did I say that out loud? Glenn's coming in with a 7. He said, bit of a grind, bit boring, a big jump from Soldiers Commander. Andre said 8. I like the challenge on Commander 2. Hopefully they're going to bring back the strategy part of the game. Would be nice. Blade said he did 114.5 mil XP, but still was boring. Nice work, mate. Armageddon says 6. Only did Soldier Trek as quicker than Commander Trek, but got everything everything as was easy and could put all 3 bases on Ruby. Yeah, we must admit we did find that certainly one specific unit stuck out from the rest. Chris Geo says 8 Soldier Track and Ruby. Gambo 5 grind kills. Lewis, man with the licks and the likes, comes out with 3. Other than that, we're up to date. But
Perfect.
I did notice, by the way, that the Soldier Track was very, very easy. But I also managed to get the Commander Track 1 and 2. Commander 1 I got down to 3 repair, but the Commander 2 I got down to 10 minutes repair. So and that was using the Mars on the Commander basis.
Right. Okay. I think the biggest issue and what a lot of people have overlooked is, can I ask the question, how many of you put the gold boost on to do the Soldier Track?
No,
Me.
none.
Jinx?
No.
Not Soldier Track,
Kitty,
but
for a
the
change,
I
did
did.
it. I didn't. I put the boost on for the XP,
Yeah, so you did.
but that was it. I did.
Yeah, so
That was
50,
the only
50
gold I
coins.
spent in the whole event.
You dropped 50 coins. It is the smartest thing Kixeye have done in a long time, is make the bases, the commander bases, just a little bit too difficult, a little bit too time consuming for the players to go, right, that's what I want to do. So then you had to drop down to the soldier set, and the XP just wasn't quite there. So and I did, this is the first time I put the coin boost on in 4 years. I only put the 51 on in probably 4 years, because of the time consuming of hitting the commander. Is it commander set?
No,
Yeah.
it was the other one.
I'd love to get a reading of how many players actually did drop 50 coin on it and go, right, let's get the soldier set done. And you nearly got it was almost the same amount as if you was playing through the commander set.
Yeah.
It would be
like that.
definitely interesting. But I did do a lot of the commander bases. They were interesting. I just think the XP is a little bit off for the amount of time it took to finish them from start to finish. To the amount you got for that time wasn't, in my opinion, wasn't correct, and that's why a lot of people went straight on the soldier set. Ruby 9 times out of 10. Ruby 1, 2, 3. You got your bonus. Job's done. It was
Once you
smart.
got
It was
your
very
Mars
fucking
maxed.
smart. No, it didn't need Mars maxed.
No, that's what I did. That's what I did the Commander tracks with in
Oh
the end
yeah,
on Mars.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it was still time consuming. No matter what way you look at it, you could probably have got
Oh yeah.
for the
yeah.
Commander 2. You could have probably got 2 or 3 playthroughs of the soldier set. You know?
Yeah, but with the soldier set, I found that the soldier set, it allowed you to learn that spatula, because now that I've got that dude down, that dude is badass. As long as you keep him moving, he don't take damage.
Yeah.
And you just got to keep running him and keep going with him, man. And that's one thing that I really liked from the soldier track, was that I got to use that unit, which I don't really use, and I got really good with it.
Can I say which one I used the spatula the most in?
Yeah.
Commander 2.
Yeah, because of them 2
Uh-huh.
rampage turrets and the
Yeah.
low wires dragon's teeth.
And if you kept that dude moving, just run it right through there. We used to have a unit that did that, and we'd run it right through there, man, and just keep it going.
Profit.
My unit does that.
Yeah.
Profit.
Yes.
a profit.
And it
This
would
this
just
is a
No,
rehash
it
of the
wasn't the
profit.
profit. It was the
not the
growler.
profit. No, it was the
It was the growler.
It does.
Was
I
it
think
the
it was.
Growler?
the Growler,
Anyway, yeah. I'm going to get the scores. I don't
Well,
like giving Kixeye more
The
than what they're
Mars,
worth.
yeah, but I'm talking about the other one.
Yeah, the profit though is similar to what the Mars is,
the Mars is. Yeah.
but she's
Yeah.
talking
The
about
Mars,
these speculia or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Spatula.
'cause I used
Which
both of them in those
spatula?
bases.
Sepular or whatever.
Yeah.
Sepuluture or whatever the fuck they call it.
I used spatula and then the Mars.
Anyway, my score
I
out of
just used
10.
the spatula.
You guys are arguing about something that's totally different. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah, it's all right. That's what we do.
Care.
One's arguing about the profit, one's arguing about the spatula. The profit's more in king to the Mars. The speculia, the spatula's more. It ain't even like the growler.
It kept me in the mind of Nick. because you could run Nick around, and nothing, as long as they couldn't shoot at moving targets, nothing could kill it. And that's the way it was with that
The only
one.
reason you weren't taking damage is the 400 armor up or damage reduction.
Oh,
That's why you
The
weren't taking damage.
pillocks sound interesting. They
But
sound
the other one, you
promising.
could
The
just
pillock.
the other one, you can just line that
Oh,
sucker up
yeah.
and just
So,
shoot
What's
all
the-
the way through.
What's the pillock?
What they called now?
Pillock.
The new unit. Pill something or other. I call them pillocks.
They are pillocks. They are pillocks. You threw me there for a second. I couldn't work out what you were talking about. My score's going to be a
That's what we're here
5.
for, to throw you off.
A 5 out of 10. I ain't going to give it no more, no less. It was okay. Kixeye worked it very well to make sure a lot of people spent on the coin boosts. Moving forward. So we've got the release notes. We've got the 15.03 release notes copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. The following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, February 13th at 3 p.m. PST. Update. Events Holdout, I've got a tab open for that. Shadow Ops, I've got a tab open for that. Sector Breach, I've also got a tab open for. Content changes. Right, this is the medal store. I've also got a tab open for that. Bastions. This is where we was all fucking screaming and shouting last week or the week before. Right, they've changed the bastions. You will be able to deploy in your base the correct capacity in regards to your weapons lab level, as well as being able to build the correct level of bastion as your weapons lab allows in your base. You'll be able to have an additional bastion in storage built by resources over your deployed capacity. So they're changing it back. So
we're changing it back to the way it was.
Yeah, so you can
they
deploy.
Never fucked with it.
It was a lazy way of Kixeye fixing the problem that they had with the construction yard. Instead of going and looking through all the code and fixing the actual construction yard itself, they went to the code that was the stuff that you could build in your base, and they basically nerfed it for all of it. So that includes the weapons lab, the academy, and the construction yard. It was lazy coding from Kixeye, basically.
Just taking the easy way out.
They always do. It's a cheaply made game. You know, the coders at Kixeye are probably on £3 an hour.
I reckon they're paid by bones.
Yeah, they're Drake's dogs, that's for sure.
Drake's dog shit.
They're not ghosties?
Some of them get
Not
paid with
ghosties?
Drake's dog shit. Anyway, is there any bug fixes? No. The general fixes and improvements.
That's bullshit.
Well, you can kind of
They got lazy.
You can kind of call this a bug fix. The Bastions is a bug fix as such. So there isn't no bug fixes. But it's a bug fix that Kixeye fucked up by themselves.
Yes, they did.
Right,
That's an own goal then.
The fucking twits.
We're going to get to the saddest part of the game.
Yeah.
2025.
I've actually got a black armband on, if that helps.
And it is the very
Somebody
last.
play taps.
The very last holdout. What a fucking shame. The entry level to be able to for new players to join this game is Holdout, and Kixeye are taking that away from the players because they're not making no money out of it. It's as simple as that. Have you say, guys? I'm going to quickly go to the toilet. I'll be back in a sec.
They're not making no money. They're making not enough money.
Well,
yeah, but
I know.
Thing is, though, it's such a grave shame for the people that enjoy it. The people that enjoy this event where you can do it relatively quickly and spend time with your family. Well, yeah, not only that, but you can actually spend time with your family, which is more important than this poxy game. But at the end of the day, this is what all brings us to this situation. And it is a sad because Holdout is such a nice event. It's relatively easy and it's fun. Whereas all the rest are nothing but a grind, and they're money orientated. So Kix really should have balanced it, kept this in, and get rid of Skirmish or the other fucking waste of space that they put in. I just don't see the point. I really don't. That's my personal opinion, anyway. And if Kix want that in writing, I'll gladly say it.
It's a kick in the bollocks, isn't it?
Hold on, let me get a pencil.
For me, Holdout was like you can play catch up. If it wasn't for Holdout, the 2 months that I couldn't play the game while I was in hospital, All right, the
You
holdout
was
helped me
finished.
catch up.
You was finished
Yeah.
without a
Yeah.
holdout. It's the dumbest
Yeah.
move that I've seen this company make. This company are begging us to go and join KXL. Join KXL and you'll get some free gifts and you get all this. Oh, you can get a little bit of extra coin, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're doing all this good stuff. But we're going to take out the entry-level fucking event for any new player coming into the game. And we're going to make it
Unless
suck.
they're-
Go on, mate.
Yeah. Unless they're going to, like when you start a new account, they're going to basically bring people up to like Series 4 units. Which I don't think
no, but they will do that. Don't get me wrong. You will get an update, but by the time that update comes around, the Series 4 units are going to be of no use anyway. You know,
Yeah.
they don't do
Right.
when Kixeye give out free stuff for new players, they don't give them anything that's valuable. They want to try to force the coin straight off the bat. It's not like they're pretending anymore. They're not going, oh, we're a great company. Join this game and you will get it to the point. No, I'm not saying to the point where you're going to dominate the fucking PvP or anything like that, or even events, but you'll get to a point for no money spent where you can actually play events. They're not doing that no more.
Well, let's look at the world map at this precise moment. They've got the Morning Star, they've got the Harbinger, they've got the Kane, they've got the Ares, the Adam. They've got all these units that you're having to grind 40 parts for, then 80 parts for. These units are useless. There's no point doing it.
No.
This is definitely a massive own goal by Kix, without a shadow of a doubt.
They're not seeing the bigger picture. All they're seeing is dollar signs, because the event that they're replacing it with is going to be in the vein of the Sector Breach and Skirmish, where we can only use a very fucking narrow set of units.
I hate that.
Yeah, and it then nullifies everything we've done for years in the game, or even if you've only been in the game for a year, 6 months. It nullifies everything you've done when you're being told you can only use this unit, you can only use that unit to be able to play this event. Why are you giving us these units if we can't fucking use them? And they're destroying their own. And it's basically what it feels like to me is it's just another way to make sure they're getting that influx of coins from the players that are left in the game, and they're losing fucking players like no tomorrow. People are going, well, I've had enough.
Implode.
Of course it will. It's that. How much longer? How much longer?
We have players in our own circle that are not going to be able to continue in this game because of this. And that's sad. That's
Max
real sad.
Max just asked a sensible question. What are they replacing it with, if anything?
Yes, right. This is what they said. So hang on, let me find a picture.
Oh, is that stupid picture that they put up on?
Yeah, I've got
March?
it.
Yeah.
The stars.
Right, look to the stars. But there was a post previous to that. I cannot find the fucking post now. What they said when they said Holdout was going, they was replacing Holdout with a unique unit event only, or unique unit event. So
that's what they said.
Yeah. So that tells me that we're probably going to be restricted, to be able to use uniques only, so Shadow Ops units only in that
That's
event.
why. I'm sorry. So that's why we got to Mars.
And by the way, guys, this symbol is Cheat Engine. That star, that's CE. That's Cheat Engine symbol. Who thought it was a good idea to fucking use that?
Well, obviously they haven't
religious
thought about it
symbol.
properly, have they?
Hang on, let me see if I can find
the hex editors.
Cheat Engine logo. Let me quickly
I never
download
saw
it.
the cheat engine. They did away with it when I started playing.
Do you know what? I've
There's the
heard of
Cheat
it, but
Engine
never seen
logo.
it.
Oh.
Wow.
It's the fucking same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they
know
wonder
what?
why
They
people don't trust them.
they clearly have took leave of all of senses, because they obviously haven't thought of that bigger picture. And as you say, looking at that, all they've done is they've just added like
Stars.
striations out from it,
Yeah.
haven't they?
I probably could Google cheat engine. Excuse me. Cheat engine logo, and you'd probably find something very fucking similar to that.
What I was hoping was, we was talking about this a couple of nights ago, right, us old players, where we used to have to defend a unit to get the unit back to the, like, from the crashed aeroplane to a safety spot,
Oh
and you
yes,
had to defend.
yeah.
That's what I was like back, because sometimes they were bloody hard bases to defend and get that unit if you didn't kill the unit because you didn't know what you was doing. But that would have been more of a challenge, because that become a skill instead of holdout is a little bit boring, because you just circle your wagons and just wait for them to come at you.
Yeah, but surely they. Sorry, Will, go on. Finish what you was going to say.
No, go on.
Surely they could have improved in what they already had. Holdout could have been improved. There's no doubt, no shadow of a doubt about that. Instead of it always being a base that we have to attack, it could have been our base getting attacked. And like you just said, it could have been Holdout is where you're going to rescue someone. And then Holdout against
remember when they used to have the bosses on the third base, you used to get the boss come and attack you.
Bonus.
On the last few bases, we've had no air attackers.
They just don't know.
Ground units.
They just haven't got a fucking clue at this point. And all it's about is that moolah, money. Because all they're doing is making sure that the coiners keep coining. Eventually, the coiners are going to go, that's enough. I've had enough. I might pick the game up once a week rather than being logged in. And a lot of us are logged in every night.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I kind of liken Kixeye a little bit to the church, because they say the money is the root of all evil, correct? But when you go to church, what do they do at the end? They ask you to put in for a collection, don't they?
Yeah, to pay for the priest's fucking home and new car and.
Anyway, sorry, I digress.
I get that your company needs to make money, but you've also got to understand. Kixeye have also got to understand. There's got to be an entry into this game. There's got to be something out there that the players can literally get the units that they need to be able to progress. If a new player comes along right now, they're fucked. There's not,
especially when you've got to do 80 parts, and you do one part at a time. That's ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's cutting your nose off to spite your face, in my opinion. It's just a sad fucking. And it is. It could be the final nail in their coffin, because it's proof that they're just looking for the people that are spending now to continue spending. It's proof of it. Unless they drastically come out with something that's going to be beneficial to everyone, which I just can't see. It's lazy coding off them. And you look at all the events, including the main event every month. We've gone to an event that used to, when I joined the game, it used to have 50 different bases. And then once you got to about wave 50 or base 50, the bases would sort of be the same as the previous ones. So you wouldn't hit nothing new, but it'd be 50 bases. How many bases in the main event do we have now? We've got 6 for the missions.
Yeah.
We've got 3 for the soldier. And we got 3 for the nothing.
No, 2.
Cheapest way ever that they could fucking code this game. And they
get.
Go on, mate.
Yeah, and they get the coding wrong for the store, so they have to do an extra bloody icon on your desktop to say that you can't get the build tokens in the store because we forgot.
And they don't want to take the game down because they're frightened that they might lose a little bit of revenue by taking the game down.
Yeah.
And another thing as well is what Williams just said, a new player should always get a free starter pack.
Yeah. Which you don't.
I disagree with you, Trevor. The Holdout was a starter for any new player. As long as you got a high priority unit, you could have that in cannons. As long as you got the administrators or whatever they're called. That's a high priority admonishers. That's a high priority unit. It's just
Like your
I don't
bounty
get it.
hunter.
Bounty hunter and his decoys. You can get that on the world map. Devin, brother Devin.
Right, well, actually, Chase 360D, by the way, is also a goat. Thank you for that. He's just put the last. I feel like I spent way too much gold, especially when I'm supposed to have 50% less damage. Oh, he's removed it. Damn, Chase, I was
Yeah.
trying to read that out, mate. Never mind. I think
I'm
what he was
curious.
trying to say was, despite the boost that he had on, he was actually getting more damage.
I don't get it. I really don't understand. I'm not a big fan of Holdout. I'm going to be honest with you. I find it boring. That's personally. But I understand the game needs something like that for the players to be able to fucking progress.
Clean up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It was more
grind
of
and
a
grind and grind to get the bits that you need.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
more of a
And
community.
it isn't too hard.
It was more
Holdout was
beneficial
fun.
to the community than negative. Because I found it boring, it doesn't mean it wasn't beneficial to everyone else that was playing it.
All right, so let's talk about boring. You are number 12 on the XP leader list for that last event. You tell me that you wasn't bored doing that.
Oh, I was only doing that to fuck with people. Yeah, that's the only reason. I really couldn't give a fuck.
I really don't believe that.
You got 100,000k more than me, and I was bored as hell. And I'm sitting here going, "I've done 4 hours. I've had enough."
That was just me fucking with people. That's all. Someone just joined. Who just joined?
Animal.
And I'm the
Yo,
same
animal.
with Thunder. I like it because it was fun, the holdout. Couple of hours and job done. Evening, animal, sorry.
It's the final holdout.
Yeah, what a shame. What a shame that Kixeye couldn't see the errors in their way. They can't update it. Right, let me read through the events that literally Kixeye have taken away from us. We've got Onslaught, never to be seen again. Heroic Showdown, both of them events were very good, by the way. Invasion, and now Holdout. And what have they replaced them with? Dog shit. Touch wood. The absolute fucking, it is dire, it is mundane, the most fucking boringest fucking person in the world come up with that, with the idea of fucking doing that. By the way, when I went like that, that's because I downloaded it's not because I got it on my, it's because I downloaded the picture. It's just dry. There's no thought process put into Holdout, Sector Breach Skirmish, and there's going to be no thought put into the new event, the one that replaces Holdout. Not in my opinion, anyway.
I wonder if whatever event they try and replace it with, whether people vote with their feet and decide not to play it.
I don't think Kixeye realise that some of us have to work weekends, so trying to keep up with these events is difficult. They think we're all in Mummy's basement just playing on our computer 24/7.
Well, no,
That's what it feels.
they're all hoping we're not. They're all hoping we've got enough income, enough income to spend, and that's all they're looking for right now. And they're not even pretending that what they're doing is good for the players. They will spin it. They will try to spin it. Same as that post that is it Yvette.
Oh yeah.
That post that Yvette made about how many bands they've made, it was all bollocks. They 90% of the people they banned have got their accounts back right now, and they're trying to say it was 260 permanent bans. We all know that's bollocks. We're not stupid.
Chase has actually just reposted it, and he's put, I used ops in both events. It's my units. I have a bad feeling that they are controlling the damage that I was taking. In other words, I was receiving more damage than normal. And to be honest, I must admit at one stage, the first few days, the event was quite difficult, but towards the end, it got a little bit easier and easier. But that may well be because we were leveling up the units as we went. That's just my opinion.
And Matt just posted there's a fault, but it
haven't
all
they
helps
always-
Kixeye make the events and grind, and the players will coin boosts. So that's what I said about us grinding the soldiers. I guarantee a lot of people put the boosts on because they was getting a lot less XP. I haven't put the boosts on for 4 years. The XP boosts, and I did this event because I see that the soldiers were. I was able to grind the soldiers, but I weren't getting enough XP really. Sad. It is a sad state of affairs. It's just the company or the people that are in charge of Kixeye are not thinking about a year's time, 2 years' time. They're just thinking about now.
That sorry state of affairs, I think this is getting to.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to change it by whatever they're bringing in, but certainly don't use the image that they have done, because that, as we now know, it's promoting cheating, because it's, as you quite rightly pointed out, it's a cheat engine symbol. I mean, really, come on, Kix.
There's one thing Kixeye can do right now that will get all the players on their team, all the players that don't use anything that's fucking manipulating the game. There's one thing Kixeye can do, and I guarantee every single one of you know it.
I bet you. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's resign.
No. No. If they fix the fucking script users,
The airstrip.
how many
Yes.
players will be jumping for joy? How many players will be fucking going, right there, now we're on the fucking right track?
Yeah.
They could throw out, they could, for the next year, they could throw all sorts of shit at us. They could fucking
But
try
they're
to
doing everything but that.
They're
going
not
around that.
touching it. Yeah, it's like they're
No.
scared of it. Or it's like
Yeah.
they're
It's
involved
like,
in
oh,
it.
fuck. They're,
They are involved.
what do they expect us to do? You know?
One thing,
We expect you to fucking put a stop to it. That's what we expect.
no good making a post and telling us how many people they've banned, how many people have been have allowed their account back, how many people have been suspended, when you're not fixing the root of the fucking problem. When you fix the root of the cause, when you get rid of the virus, you solve the fucking problem.
Get rid of the airstrip and watch what happens.
Banning people and then giving them their accounts back, no one gives a shit about anymore, Kixeye. That was burnt out 3 years ago.
If you're going to ban them, take their shit down to 0. Make them work for it back. That's what you ought to do.
Fix the fucking root of the problem. Get rid of it. Make sure the scripts are not viable in the game no more. Simple.
Yeah.
Or stick to the rules. Cheating will not be tolerated.
They can't.
Simple.
They've only got about 10,000 players left.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, if you consider, I wonder how many people are using multiple accounts and cheating on them. Why aren't they banned?
Money talks. Always the way.
Well,
anyway, guys, we're going around in circles.
Yeah.
I'm going to get to the February 2025 final holdout. Let me burp. I thought I needed a burp. Holdout consists of a series of 3 targets and a bonus target that you must defend with your platoons. The basic scale in difficulty, and each one consists of 3 waves of enemies. Beating each wave rewards you with experience that you can use to purchase items in the Holdout store. No, it wasn't a fart. I had a mouthful of beer and it wouldn't go down. In Holdout, yo, Laws, welcome, sweetheart. In Holdout, you'll be able to earn XP to purchase faction units, tech, and tokens. 12, 36, and 48-hour upgrade logistics for the Pilum. Raised cap on the matchlock. Yeah, matchlock. Upgrade tokens and the final holdout trophy and silver and gold tech for the matchlock. Defeat all 3 holdout bases to unlock the bonus base. An extremely difficult base that rewards you with XP. There it is. In Holdout, your units cannot retreat and you cannot deploy air. Choose your platoon composition carefully. Completing bases 1 to 3 grants you a restart of Holdout missions. By the way, you can restart on base 2, base 1, base 2, wherever it is. Pro tip, you can use your defensive unique units in holdout bases. Logistics, Rangers repair, Corpus repair, Sentinels repair. By the way, the Rangers repair logistics still says survivors. Dumbasses. And you can get a generic universal unique repair logistic. Defensive unique matchlock. It's actually a Guardian. Description, originally from the same model as the Landloki or Landlock. This powerful mech was also lost to time even. Discovered in Descendants and hang on, let me read that again. Discovered in a
Descendants.
I know, my brain's tripping. Discovered in a Descendant storage unit, the matchlock excels in defeating hordes of infantry. I've not been impressed with that so far. I don't know if you guys have been impressed. Matchlock part is 175,000 XP, cap of 80. You can get it from 1 to 30 this event. Upgrade tokens plus tech. Matchlock upgrade token is 1,440,000 XP, cap of 30. Hang on, that shouldn't be a cap of 30. That shouldn't be a cap of 30. If this is the last holdout, I think we need 40 tokens to take it from 10 to... Yeah, we need 40 tokens to take it from 10 to 30.
No, hang on. It's 10 tokens per 5 levels, isn't it? So it's 5. No, you're right. Yes, it's 40.
It's 40.
No, you're right.
Yeah, the unit goes to 30. So it should be a cap of 40 tokens. This is the problem. When Kixeye Drake copies and pastes, he doesn't double check. It should be a cap. Actually, it should be a cap of not 40. It should be a cap of 50. Because this is the last holdout. That means anyone that hasn't got the unit itself should be able to take it from level 1 to level 30. This event. So Kixeye fucked up there. Felix Frame Silver Tech costs 2,500,000. Verti Springs. Am I saying that right? Verti. Silver Tech costs 2.5 million.
No, you were right.
Black Powder plus Gold Tech costs. Wait. I don't think that plus should be there. Black Powder Gold Tech costs 2,750,000. Breadwin. How do I pronounce that? Bedouin. Sniper Gold Tech costs 2,750,000. Matchlock. Felix Frame. This is the Silver Tech. Reduces damage taken from area by 50%. Slot chassis. 2.5 million. Excuse me, guys. Do apologise. Verti Springs. Reduces damage from air by 50%. Slot chassis. Costs 2.5 million. Black Powder Plus. Right, that makes sense to me now. Surely up here there should have been a little... where is it? There should have been a little comma or something just to differentiate. So we've got Black Powder Plus. Doubles damage to enemies within 300 range. Slot hand cannon. Cost 2,750,000. Breadwin Sniper.
Bedouin.
I know, but I'm going to call it Breadwin. Plus 50% damage to infantry. Slot hand cannon costs 2,750,000. The final holdout trophy. This is where I'm a bit pissed off. And let me explain why. Who gives a fuck about a trophy? Kixeye should have put another unit in this event, being the final holdout, and they should have called it the holdout, and the unit should have been badass, and we should have been able to upgrade it to max level, something in the vein of the Gravedigger or Ake, Dr. Ake, and Airgon. Who gives a fuck about a trophy? Give us something to remember the event for that will give us a few months of fucking joy. No, too lazy, just make a shitty old trophy. Effects. To celebrate the end of an era, holdout hold on to this Holdout trophy. Cost not free, guys. By the way, not if you do one base, you don't get it for free. It's 4,500,000 XP.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's a jerk off way to do it, isn't it? It just shows you what the company is all about. And the trophy, look at the trophy, it looks shit.
Yeah.
2 fucking dingleberries with a fucking hologram above them.
At least it ain't the cheat engine side on that one.
Basically, that's Drake and that's fucking young Jack Russell jerking each other off. Anyway, I'm not going to read through this, guys, because you should know everything that's on there. Bonus crates you should know. Oh, there's no store. I thought there was a store.
Oh, someone
Importantly,
fucked up.
don't forget, this is the only event where you can, after doing base 2, you can start the 100% XP boost. When you've done base 3, you can do the 150, which then runs 250 bonus XP at the same time.
Just a shame. I just don't get it. I don't get kicked. Why? Money. That's the only reason. It's money.
The same thing that drives everybody. Money.
Yeah.
The root of all evil.
Would you rather be broke?
I am
On the
broke.
streets?
Brandy, I'm broke. I'm broke as fuck, trust me. And I couldn't be happier than fucking pigging shit. I like the grind. I like going out and fucking trying to earn a couple of pence to make a fucking meal. When you're just taking money for nothing, I feel guilty for it. And it's Kixeye's way, dog shit way.
It is. You're so right. And just like I told you when they did that shit with the bastions, it was another way to try to get us to corner them because they know that we use them in our base and we use them every day. And that's why I'm still waiting to see them be fixed.
Ace, thanks for
Good
being a
luck.
goat, bud.
Now we're got to pay for missiles.
Yeah,
Right.
another rip-off.
Okay, yeah. Hang on, I've got the... Bear with me. We can discuss that before we get to the sector breach. If I can find the picture. I'm not mad about that, guys.
But you know what, City, though? One thing I can say about this last event that we had, the main event, I love the trophy. That trophy was huge, and he covers a lot of shit.
That's what she said.
What she said.
Yeah,
That's
it's got a nice
exactly what
animation
she
to it.
said. And
Does
I
it
think
go up and down?
keep it up because that was a nice trophy. We haven't had a trophy that big in a while.
That's what she
Wow.
said.
You're
Yeah,
just amazed with it, aren't you?
I
It goes
am.
up and
I
down.
am
She likes it
so.
big.
I am.
She likes it
I'm-
big, y'all.
I can't find that. I can't find the post. Shit.
I do like it.
There.
Math is all
I
wet
got it.
now. Damn.
You don't have to tell everybody.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. If I tell you
If he,
any secrets
if he didn't say it, I would have.
My argument about the missiles is
the missile.
they had to do something to stop the spam.
Yes, I agree.
But the timer on these missiles are a fucking joke.
Yes, they
The
are.
longest being 2 hours to build Peacekeeper. Absolute fucking, it's a farce. Because what
Yes.
they've got to remember is when, instead of actually fixing the root problem of the missiles, Kixeye have gone the other way and gone, how can we make money out of the missiles?
They did the same thing they did with the bastions. They beefed them up, so now the only way we're going to use them is to
No. That's being fixed after this downtime, the bastions.
Well, that's what they say, but we'll see.
It'll be a
So
payment
not
plan.
spending
But that's what
gold
they're
on
doing the same
This
thing
this
with
is
the
this is
missiles,
more
City.
this is more problems than because when we upgraded these missiles, they sold the reason we upgraded these missiles is because they sold us to them
Because of what they did.
as a 5-second upgrade. That's how
Yes.
they sold us these
And
missiles.
they're ripping us off now.
Yeah, but I get it. I understand. There needs to be a time delay, but to make the time 60 minutes, 20.
They should
Even
have just went in and just made it straight across the board that you can only build so many in an attack.
well,
Then
Yeah.
that would have stopped it.
the easiest way
All they had to
around
do-
the easiest way around this for Kixeye was to make it so you could, if you left an attack, to build more missiles and then rejoin the attack would end before you could rejoin.
Right.
Well, just has
That's,
the red crosses on it, like the air thing. You can't repair your
shouldn't
air,
be able
can
to
you?
leave. You shouldn't be able to leave the base that you're attacking.
No.
If you do, then you gotta start over.
Yeah,
And
or even if
that would have
fuck
been
that.
that would have been the fix that everyone could get behind. But I like some of these
Right.
the shit that they've given us with these missiles, some of the different damage types and everything like that. I think that's good. But it's just a shitty way to put it into the game.
And the question begs also is that how come we and other people on the side chat are all coming up with the same answer, yet Kix can't, and it's their game?
They're stupid.
I.e., yeah, so for instance, you know, like you can't leave an attack if you've used your missiles, or if you do leave the attack to build more, you go back in
It used to be
disconnection.
that way.
Yeah,
It
so
used to be that way years ago. We could not leave to go back and build missiles. They shut it down.
Yeah.
I forget what they shut it down for, but they shut it down. So it is possible for them to do that. And if
Yeah.
that's the easiest fix possible, what the fuck's the holdup?
Yeah, they're
Because they
just going to
probably can't
ruin it.
program it like that anymore.
They're going to ruin it for the
'Cause they don't
legit
know how to.
player.
or is it they don't
And
know how to do it?
Well, that's
And the
probably true too.
the cheats will just have cheat gold to spam it still. They need to fix
No,
the
what's
cheat.
really bad is these hackers got more control over this game than fucking Kixeye does.
That's right.
Because I bet they could go in and do it.
The biggest problem I have is the events. Think about how many missiles you use in an event.
Yeah.
And now you've got to wait 60 minutes to build them missiles again. So, like, for example, let's pick the Amiga Abyss base. You use 3, maybe 4 shock missiles or Mavericks to get rid of that epic turret. You've now got to wait how many minutes to get them back to do another one of them bases? So you do 2 of them bases and that's it. That's you done for the day.
They just want you to ram raid it, don't they?
Well, are they going to put checks in to make sure that people are actually spending coin, or are they just going to leave it for the cheaters to find out the code and then build these missiles no matter how many times they, for
Probably
free?
that.
And the cheaters are using the fucking Chinese gold, so they don't give a fuck. They'll just
Exactly.
warn 'em.
Yeah, they're going to break it for the legit
So,
players.
how is that going to help anything? It's not. It's not going to help fuck.
Just
All they
they
should
should
have
have
done
made
was
it.
went and made it to where you cannot leave the attack after you've done started it. That's all they had to do was take that leave button away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That leave button, if that leave button wasn't in play, this issue wouldn't be, it would be non-existent.
Nope.
No.
Because they could only build so many in their base, and that would be all that they could be allowed to use.
But,
And that's the
but
way
you
it
know
would be.
Kixeye
easy.
can't do that.
It would be easy.
Because they
on
can't
the
even.
event, you won't be able to leave. Like, for example, like we spam certain bases, you won't be able to leave that base.
No.
So you
Shit.
can't do X amount of bases at once because they don't know how to program the game properly. So they can't take the leave button out.
They've got to.
They can't even get rid of the deposit owns button up on top of your screen.
Do not want to get rid of the leave
You
button.
don't have deposits anymore.
No,
Do
they
not
won't
wanna
get rid of the leave button because basically they're going to make loads of money out of it.
Oh yeah, because
there's
that's
other
what they're gonna
reasons
do.
why you
They're
don't.
gonna use
The-
it.
All
Why-
they've
why?
got to do is make it
I think
the
people are gonna
missiles look like the
will wanna quit rather
airplane
than-
bit, so you can't rebuild the airplanes, can't repair them. You go in your base and they've got red X's, you can't touch them. They could do that with the missiles as well.
It takes intelligence to write that in Animal, don't forget.
Well, by God,
I
come
gotta
talk
run,
to us.
guys.
We'll tell you how to do it. We'll figure it
Hi,
out.
Brandy.
We don't know how to do it.
Hey, all right.
They'll
It's your
just
shout-outs,
copy
Brandy.
it from one of the helipads.
Hang on,
Hey,
guys.
Shout out
This is-
everybody and
shout-out.
see. Shout out everybody and see you next time. Like and subscribe.
Thank you,
See you
Brandy.
later.
Thanks, Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy.
Sure.
See you
If
later.
there was no leave button on PvP, all this missile bullshit wouldn't be a fucking issue.
No, and it'd make PvP a lot more funner too.
You know,
Well, you
all
wouldn't be
these
able to leave to
posts.
come out to to snipe outside the person's base that you're in.
Well, you know, what good does it do to kill all of their units when they're bringing in all their units for them to turn around and throw 30 missiles in your base and kill it? But they couldn't do it with their tunes.
Yeah, but it should be different rules for different things. It's
You're right.
a tune fight is
I agree.
different. A tune fight's different to a base attack. Not the same code. It's just laziness by Kixeye, and basically what they've seen is we're complaining about people using missiles. So what have they done? They've made it so it's monetized. They're going to make big bucks out of it.
Well, that's not going to fix the cheats.
No,
It's a cheat to use their Chinese code.
Just like what Matt said, these cheaters have got they can build as many missiles as they want because they can set the value to the missiles to 1. Same thing happened with the mercenary camp. They had thousands of them built in the mercenary camp because they had that set to 1. And I love Miss. Don't get me wrong, I love Miss. I think they're a good part of the game, but to make
this is what always
60
happens
minutes
to our shit. These motherfuckers go and they start abusing it, and then Kixeye ends up ripping it away because these son of a bitches go in and start abusing our fucking shit, and they just won't fucking stop.
Yeah, Darren just said spot on. Lockdown missile lab during attack. No more missiles. You've got your 1, and that's all you should need is 1 round of missiles in a PvP attack.
Yeah. If you can't take a base with your units, then by God, you don't need to take it.
All they're doing is pandering to the cheats at this point.
Exactly.
Because the cheats will
They're
find the
allowing
code.
the air script.
Exactly.
They're allowing the air script. We all know that can be stopped. They're fucking allowing this shit to go on, you know, and now they're in our holdout. I still think that's a knife in the fucking back.
It was always come and smash. I could see that a mile away.
I know. I did too. I seen it too. But it's just bullshit. They don't give a fuck about the lower players in the game. They don't give a fuck about building a community up in the game. They don't give a fuck about none of that. All they want is money, and that's it. Well, let me tell you something, bud. We're the ones that give you the fucking money. Wake up.
The truth. It is the truth. More and more people are going to step away because they pretend, and it is. If you watched, they've been really active on on the War Commander Discord, really active. Even on the War Commander Facebook page, active, and it's all lip play. It's all lip service. They're trying to tell us what we want to hear, but in the background, they're taking away things that we love. They're taking away our the free build missiles. They're taking away Holdout. They're the bastions don't work properly. They're taking that away. Every step of the way, it's like, well, they're saying the right words, but they're not actually doing it. There's no proof of them doing what they say they do. Oh, we banned this many people, but the people every single one of the people I've seen banned, and there's a lot being posted on my page, they've all got their accounts back. So who have they actually banned? What, a level 31 that no one fucking gives a shit about?
That's why they did it on a level 31. Come on, use your fucking head.
Or the other alternative is make it a level playing field.
Allow it to be straight for everyone.
Exactly right.
That's exactly what I think we're going to end up seeing. Is we're going to end up seeing the scripts. We're going to get a watered down version of the scripts. And
Go ahead, don't crash.
And what I mean by that is we're going to get something. Kixeye are going to give us something that will spread our units out like what the scripts do, but nowhere near as good. Anyway.
Oh hell no! They got that script, man. That dude, when that shit spreads, it fucking spreads.
In my opinion, it doesn't make you. Even if they give us the scripts, we're not actually playing the game after that.
No.
If they give us the scripts,
and that takes
we're
us
just
to their level. And we got skill. We still fight them bitches, and we still give them hell. And yeah, they may get us 1 star, maybe 2 star. It might take them 3 hits, but they do it. But you know what? We still get up on them, and they're still fucking running their shit.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be. That shouldn't be the case, Smash.
It shouldn't. You're right. I agree.
We
I
Yeah,
sh-
agree
you
we
got to
100%.
shouldn't.
check. You better check
Here's
your
a
box
thought.
to make sure that they got
Here's
the
a thought,
volume
right?
set.
The point of if you
Here it
have to
is,
cheat
Shark.
to
He
beat
stays
someone,
bluffing. All right.
then that makes them the loser in the first place, does it not?
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
we shouldn't have to call them losers. We shouldn't be in this
No.
position that we're in right now, where the scripts are ruling the fucking roost. It shouldn't be that way. The Kixeye should have fucking put a stop to this 2 years ago.
Yep.
But they're too
I
busy
agree.
with their head up their asses, thinking that they're great coders when they don't know their ass from their fucking elbow. They're all a bunch of fucking arseholes.
I've got to say something that Jim Bob's just put. He said, "No point in crying. We will all get used to it, like all the other shit Kixeye's dealt us. Man up or become an icky."
I don't mind. I tell you what, I'd rather become an icky than accepting the fucking scripts. I'd rather become icky than accepting that's the way
I
forward
really
in
don't
this
think
game.
that anybody in this game that's been in this game for a period of time would accept the scripts. I mean, come on, we got dignity. These kids that are doing this shit now are exactly like I say, they're kids. We ain't got the 90% adults in this game like we used to have many years ago. Where everybody had a silent respect for one another and shit like that. That shit don't happen no more because now we're dealing with kids. Kids
And
that
it's children. They've got 3 pubes and they piss out one of them.
exactly. There you go.
Right. I'm going to get to the rest of this. We've got to move on, guys, because otherwise we'll be here all night. We've got the February 2025 Sector Breach. This is not this weekend, it's next weekend, Friday. Starts February 21st at 10 a.m. PST, ends February 25th, 10 a.m. PST. Description. Sarkis cloning technology has been used on player bases, creating rogue player bases. And it's up to the sector commanders to push them out. Players will hit PvE bases that are a copy of player bases with the assault platoon in order to earn Sector Breach XP in the Sector Breach store. How does it work? Use your units to play through the General set or the Conqueror set to earn Sector Breach XP. With the assault platoon option, sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The Conqueror set will test your might. The Conqueror set will test your might, but will pay out more XP than the General set. Choose the set that best fits your power level. You can hit targets multiple times and wins will count towards future completions. So you won't be penalised for hitting a target again. And they've changed nothing in this. It's all the same. The XP payout, everything. Yep. We have got the legendary Humvee. Generation Series 4. Factionless. Type light vehicle and light infantry. Hey?
So infantry pops out of it every so often,
What, they're going to make us upgrade it in both infantry and...
You've got little people that come running out of it.
Did I not
I
just
would say
say?
so. That's what there's. That's what I see.
What I'd expect.
Did I not just say on one of the other shows we need an APC that you can put a different fucking unit in? Like one does a gun, one does a missile.
Yep.
Okay. Weapon.
That you did, mate.
Well, now they're listening to you. We're in trouble.
Oh shit! I reckon we should get a fucking 100 gold free each, everybody.
Yeah.
It looks.
Half over animal.
It looks like it's going to have spawn units around it. So high priority, maybe. So weapon, top-mounted LMG. Infantry have machine guns and rockets. So it's going to spawn.
Targets
air and ground. Damage type sustain. And burst from rocket infantry. Size 350. Hit points or health points at level 1 is 152,500. Infantry has got 16,000 health. 152,000 is massive. Hit points or health points at max level is 200,000. Infantry has 20,000 hit points. DPS
it's a great
level.
Figure.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. DPS at level 1 is 506. Infantry has 2,200. Rocket infantry is 774. DPS at max level is 694. Infantry has 2,747. Rocket infantry is 1,154. Max speed is 4. Infantry is 2.5, so they lag behind the unit itself. Yeah, this has got me scratching my head. Max range is 350. Max range is 350. Infantry is 575. Rocket infantry is 600. Talents.
Here we go.
Level 1, high threat units, a high priority.
Yeah.
When firing, the Humvee spawns a light infantry sustained damage unit, immune to turncoat. 360 move and shoot. That's the missionaries fucked.
There we go. Yep.
Level 10
There's the
spawns an
missionaries right there.
additional light infantry with a rocket that deals burst damage to land and air. Level 20 spawns an infantry. Spawned infantry have a 25% higher damage and health. Armor up. The legendary Humvee takes 50% armor up.
But wait a minute, isn't that still broke? Isn't that armor up still broke where they come on and you deploy those units and they're green already?
No.
The armor up?
No, it'll be all right. Armor up. The legendary Humvee takes 50% less damage for 5 seconds after the first time damage is taken. Description. Extremely durable light armor vehicles that drop soldiers off at the battlefront. Protect soldiers to maximise firepower.
Nice.
It's the infantry that are immune.
It looks like the infantry are immune to the turncoat, not the main unit.
Yeah.
I think that's going to work like the Gravedigger.
Does look that way.
Well, let me
You
tell
just
you this.
run him around.
That new little wall we got in the construction building, that is against sustained damage. So if you want to protect things that's against the damage that this thing gives out, that little wall would benefit you.
Yeah, but them walls you can shoot through.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they're advertising it to be.
You're giving away your secrets. You need to test it before you tell everyone how to do it.
I just ignore them walls. They can put them walls as long as they haven't cheated them walls where they've got everything hidden. You can work random walls. This is an interesting unit for sure. Someone's put a little bit of time and effort into it, unlike getting rid of Holdout. Yeah.
Right. The good news.
It looks cool.
Is if you do the general track, you got to do it 100 times. If you do the Conqueror track, you've got to do it 38 times.
And that's just for
for this unit and the tech.
That's for the tech, the upgrades, the tokens, and the 24
right,
units.
You got 10 more. You got 10 more tokens to purchase for the what's he called?
Baltic thing.
George wants to know what
Warlord Galahad.
Galahad, yeah.
There's 10 tokens for the Galahad, which then takes a further 20 general bases and a further 8 conqueror bases.
Right, George.
What about the Voltaic thing, or whatever it's called?
George,
doesn't that gets an extra amount of them, so you got to buy the next amount and also upgrade both things as well, isn't it?
Well, you should be up to date. The only ones you should need should be Galahad if you're up to date.
Yeah, Galahad. All the rest should be. I'm right up to date. Yeah, Gaylord. Yeah. George, it isn't a tech for the missionaries. It's level 20. Gives the turncoat. It's a talent. Right. It's gone all blurry for me here, and I can't see it properly. But it's independent axles. Effects increases movement speed by 30%. Slot private. Can't read that. Why is that?
That is awfully fuzzy.
Hang on.
Someone's asked, is that calculated with the 2 boosts running, Will?
Drinking the same beer.
No, that's no boosts running at all.
You can't buy boosts.
Because I don't run boosts.
Right,
no, you get the 2 free ones, didn't you? Oh no, this is sector. Sure, I'm still thinking we're on Holdout. Dope.
Yeah, catch up.
Hardened
with your 100 gold.
penises Effects reduces damage taken by 40%. Slot captain. Pumped up jams. Increases fire rate. Increases fire rate of spawned units by 25%. Okay, that makes sense. Slot commander. This isn't going to be a base killer. I think this is going to be a unit you put in front of your base killing zone.
Yeah.
You're not going to
I
use
think
this
it's,
to kill a
like I say,
base.
Yeah.
this is a grave digger. This is like to take out the units that are going
Well,
to rush you.
in a
It's a
similar
hole
vein,
digger,
yeah.
isn't it? It's a hole digger.
Yeah.
Right, what else? Hang on. Sector Breach awards legendary assault units that are incredibly powerful units that can only be deployed in PvP and assault platoons. So where are we here? So the legendary Humvee, oh fuck. Legendary Humvee is 77,500 Kappa 24. L Humvee upgrade tokens is 100,000 Kappa 30. Independent Axles L Humvee Gold Tech is 200,000 one time buy. Hardened.
No, bronze tech.
That's gold.
No,
Oh
independent
yeah,
axles is
you're
bronze.
right. You're right. Bronze. Hardened panels L Humvee Tech is 275,000. That'd be the silver tech.
Yep.
One time buy. Pumped up jams L Humvee Gold Tech is 350,000. And then you've got the Galahad part, which is 11,500. 80 time buy. Galahad upgrade token is 125,000. 10 time buy. And then all the rest is the same as previous events. It's an interesting unit. I don't know who's taken over at Kixeye, but the units are interesting nowadays. You look at the missionary, you look at the Pilims.
Yeah, that and the Mars we questioned,
Mars.
and I've got to say they seem to be working pretty well.
This looks.
I love the Mars.
This looks to me. It looks like it's going to kill the missionaries on spawn.
You want the stickers next? Now I've got the Mars bar.
No, they're looking to the stars, so it's going to be Pluto.
Yeah, looking to the stars will be. I'm going to guess it's going to be an air unit that we get with that. Looking to the stars.
It's going to be the Uranus.
Called Uranus.
Yeah,
snap.
Right.
Starfish.
We have got the look.
It could be a chocolate. As they talked about Mars bars and shit, it could be a chocolate starfish.
I'm not saying another word on that. I could, but I'm not.
You just went on Taffer. Oh Lord.
Leave the Babe Ruth out of it.
Boy, you just put John Taffer. John Taffer got security and
Who left?
I just moved her because she's talking to someone.
Shadow Ops, pray for mercy. Chapter. It's the last chapter basically. So this is the last, I think, 2 parts for the Mantis. It's the last week you can get all the parts for the Mantis, guys. Get it? I'm not going to bore you with the details.
City, can you just repeat somebody in the side chat?
Huh?
No, he said you better say hello.
No, fuck him. How you doing that? Yeah. We have got the tech for the. What was the last unit? Pilims.
Yep.
Pilims, yep.
But I've bought all them, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, need 24 pieces.
24, yeah, of each.
Don't we get the tech this time?
Pardon?
The tech?
No, I don't need them. I've bought
But
them
the
all.
tech will, yeah.
But if you haven't bought them all, you can do the shadow.
Become available in the store.
You can repeat the shadow ops to be able to get more tech for the Pilims.
Yep,
yeah.
That's what I need.
But I don't need them. But you cannot, you cannot get the gold tech. And then finally, we've got the new to the gear store. Missionary Kappa 34, 350,000 a pop. Righteous Purification, 260,000. Militant Fever, 260,000. Into Hell, 320,000. And Saints Bullhawk, 320,000. And that, ladies and gents, is the update notes for this week. Anything you guys want to add?
Yeah, there is. It's non-game related, but I'd like, whilst we've got...
You ain't going to
maybe
get gay with
here-
me, are you? Don't be gay.
No. Bear with me on this one. That's after. I told you about that. Can I just ask everybody in YouTube to put their hands together and pray for Kevin Dobson, because at this moment in time he's now back in hospital.
Oh, shit.
And he's, you know, he needs a little bit of help. So
Dobber, isn't it?
Dobbo.
Yeah, the 8 of us that are currently here, can you please put your hands together and just, you know, say a prayer for him or whatever you can do. Just send him good wishes, etc., because he needs our help, and you know he's part of our community. So let's all show him that we care.
Man.
So
I love him.
put your hands together. Yeah, likewise. He's a good guy, very good guy.
Right.
Sorry, that was my bit over.
No, I'm going to go with the shout outs then.
Okay, shout.
Hang on. What was?
I'll start if you like. Mine's going to be really easy tonight.
Go on then.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thank you, Zeddy, for the invite as usual. Thank you for everyone in YouTube that's turned up tonight. Don't forget, we are live tomorrow, 1800 GMT. Be there or be square. And if you're not, fuck you. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.
Okay, Will.
Yeah, what Cobra said. Bye.
Flash.
I want to say thank you, City, and thank you everybody in the panel and out in YouTube. I will be having a show tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's 12 midnight UK time. Come and join us. We always have a great time. It's not always about War Commander, but we try to make it that way. And Kix, listen to what we're saying. Quit fucking with our shit and leave it alone. Deal with that fucking air scripts. That's what we need taken care of, not our fucking missiles. Everybody have a great night.
Perfect. Rainbow.
Yeah, thanks for the show. Thanks for bringing the fun back in the game. Well, I think you brought the fun back in the game. And yeah, prayers for Kevin Dobson. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you. Lone Wolf.
Yo, you know, left nut, right nut. Toasty salute. Keep your powder dry.
Chuck.
My prayers to Kevin and all, and I'm glad we have such a tight knit community that can come together and talk and have fun.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Animal.
Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, bro. I would like to extend me thoughts and prayers to. I don't pray, but my thoughts to Kevin, one of the good guys in the game. I try to get rid of as many of the arseholes from the game as I possibly can, especially on YouTube, so you don't see that shit. But yeah, stay safe, Kev. I love you, bro. To everyone that's coming in tonight, all the new people that are here, thanks for coming along. And we'll see you tomorrow. 1800 hours GMT, live for the event show. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Prayers, Dobbo.
We're out.
Good luck, Dobbo.
It's a fucking...
Yeah, it's a kick in the teeth, isn't it, that? Big kick.